Welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment of the show brought to you by Tennova Healthcare. Guys, many of you out there probably don't think you will ever wind up battling prostate cancer. I didn't think I would, but 1 in 6 of you will. It happened to my family members. It's happened to my friends. It's happened to friends of my family members. If you have that battle ahead of you, turn to the team I did at Tennova Healthcare. Tennova's Men's Health Center of Excellence should be the first call you make if you're forced into that situation. They do a tremendous job. Tennova Healthcare, the Men's Health Center of Excellence. All right, this segment I want to be kind of quick. We're going to let you, Josh Ward, the guru from Sports Radio WNML. I got to stop the Sports Animal thing.
I haven't gotten it yet either.
Okay, good deal. I want you to make predictions. You showed us 9 guys in that last segment. 5 top targets, 4 fallbacks. I want you to start with the fallbacks and tell me who's going where, in your opinion. And for everyone you're wrong, you owe me $100.
Fair enough. My predictions have been so bad recently. I picked Tennessee over TCU comfortably. I'm due to get something right, which is good. Latrell Williams, wide receiver. I will stick with Miami, where he has been committed.
Okay, he's going to Miami, in your opinion?
Zach Moss, he would be a guy that Tennessee would, I think, make a stronger run if they miss out on other guys. He's currently committed to Utah. I'll stick with Utah.
Okay, very good.
Chris Daniels, he's bounced around, committed to Oklahoma at one point. Texas, I think, has been the leader, and I think Texas is where Chris Daniels will end up signing. Very talented defensive lineman.
Okay, now the positive I would say here is we're moving through this. All of his fallback guys he has going elsewhere, which I would think sets it up.
Hey,
that Tennessee won't need them. We'll see.
Perhaps positive momentum. They're going to sign somebody, right? Okay. Jaquan Bailey, defensive lineman. He's visiting Virginia Tech this weekend. I think that's where he'll end up. And that's a guy that called Tennessee his leader 10 days ago.
All right.
Perhaps a good sign for Tennessee.
Here were Tennessee's top 5 targets in your opinion.
This is my most confident pick. Nigel Warrior, I will go with Tennessee over Alabama and Auburn.
Yet another legacy player, and Tennessee's done so well getting those kids of former Vols and the Dale Carter connection there.
I don't know if anybody can make a confident pick on Jonathan Kongbo. I will take Tennessee, where his heart and first slide. He could sign with any of the 4 schools, and I would not be surprised. He's at Florida State this weekend. Ole Miss can't feel good after this weekend, but we'll see. Landon Dickerson, very talented offensive lineman. I will say Florida State wins out in the end for him. Tyler Bird, I will say switches to Tennessee. I think one of these two, I could be wrong on these two and flip them, and I think Tennessee fans would be okay if that ends up being the case. I'll say Derek Brown sticks with Auburn in the end. That's a tough call. Tennessee has him on campus this weekend trying to make a last-minute push. Good to have him in this weekend if you're trying to do that.
So here's my question. If Josh is correct and Tennessee gets Bird, Kongbo, and Warrior, what does that do for the class's ranking? And how happy do you think Vol Nation would be that they grab 3 of those 4 5-star guys that are at the top of the list? Your question to you, what do you think? Obviously, other schools, you have to factor that in.
Right.
But how much does that help Tennessee's overall ranking if you get that many 4 and 5-star guys?
That'd be a good push. Top 15 toward the top 10. Others are going to add some guys, of course, as well. It would help to get somebody like Kongbo because you're thinking about 2017. We discussed last segment, replacing Derek Barnett, perhaps. He could help. You'd love Derek Brown, though, because you're thinking about the defensive line, the interior. He's an elite defensive tackle.
Chuck, people, thumbs up, thumbs down. People be happy?
Oh, I think there'd be 2 thumbs up.
Okay, 2 thumbs up if they land those 3.
Yes, I think so, especially because they're positions of need. Safety, Bird can play corner, I think, and a defensive lineman.
Bob?
Nothing makes people that happy anymore.
No one's ever happy.
No, so I'll give them this.
Yeah,
the old thumb sideways.
We like the 3 you got, but
the one they don't get will be the one that they had to have.
Well, I think that would be
that's
Kongbo.
True everywhere,
I think if you get Kongbo along with the other 2.
No, I think his point is correct, though. Whoever you don't get is going to be the one that gets the most discussion.
That's the one that's going to make you angry.
I think that's the way. That's social media, Chuck. You pay attention, baby. It's all about the hate and rage.
And that becomes the one Vol fans cheer for or cheer against for the next 4 years. Right?
All right, very good.
Or as soon as he catches a touchdown.
When we come back, in-state talent inside the state of Tennessee, how does it compare to states elsewhere? A lot of interesting NFL Tennessee ties that we're going to talk about next. Come on back on the Sports Source.